Okay, this is gonna be 67. So got a maternal uncle and his wife involved. So Pierre and Tasha. A Lexus vehicle and a Toyota Camry that could be driving around with sinister motives. And they try to kidnap me to get me sex trafficked. Karmic couple. Someone smashing the lawyer. MJY. His witch mother is helping him. So it could be either Pierre and his mother Sapphire, or it could be Memphis and Risa. Acid reflux. There's a mistress, so I know I saw Joycelyn, Admirez, Mexican chick. And I saw Jasenia and Jasmine Velez, which I'm not surprised. And then Alexis Bruce. So I know they're involved in a way. One of them could be the mistress. I have no idea. I don't really care. Taurus femme. Landlord panicking. Yeah. So, yeah, the landlord possibly did some kind of business fraud or something like that, or just fraud in general, having people come into the apartment trying to frame me for stuff. So, yeah, and then taking pictures and then acting like also was getting emails. I didn't know why. I was for the apartments I used to stay at. Yeah, so there's obviously something going on with that. So it might be the 420 Wickerwood landlord or even this one. So, real estate agent. Corrupt doctor that broke HIPAA laws. Some kind of specialist that slept with these church members, these church cult. Slept around and said on live recording in court. Falsely said I was incompetent to steal from me and was bribed and paid by a family member. Karma couple affair. A cigar shop is significant. The cigar shop owner is significant. There's a mayor and commissioner. There's a female kind of mayor scene. She had like some shades, some glasses. I ain't gonna lie, there were some pretty cool shades, but something about, I thought I saw like, this phone so easily slips, but yeah, just something about mayor or commissioner involved, female. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that's been happening to people, a lot of murders. So yeah, a murder for hire. They're trying to steal my mail. Tax evasion charge. Mortgage fraud. Eastern Star. Donna could be, or Deborah is involved. It took what was left for me fighting about stuff that doesn't belong to them. Communication. Yeah, bribery, persuaded to come against me, attempted first degree murder, so this Eastern Star. Try to stop blessing and the truth coming out. Spent money to pay people to keep the truth from coming out, and obviously stealing mail and paying those people to reroute it and take it, and see, they're eyeing it right now, they're hawking it right now, so just letting you know. Yeah, they're doing anything to try to steal this from me. They're like spying. They've hacked my accounts once again. We're working around the clock to block me from getting what's rightfully mine. They're trying to paint a false narrative about me because they can't stand that I'm happy and that I was blessed. So instead, they want to be greedy and try to take it and, try to take my inheritance. There's 2 people watching me at night. Been told that I need to get a house camera, but yeah. Yeah, but there's 2 people watching at night, watching the car. The car obviously has an air tag because of Memphis, and they're just keeping track of me and trying to see when I leave the house and everything like that. Try to take pictures, try to frame me. They're already painting a false narrative and fabricating a bunch of evidence to make it seem like, I'm someone that I'm not. So, just because they're trying to steal from me. So, that's all they can do is fabricate everything because I'm genuinely a good person. Yeah, there's a festival going on, parade event. They might try to invite this divine masculine taking care of materialistic broad that's for the streets. um, we got a voodoo doll of one of us, and they're drinking blood in the woods. Doing everything to accuse me of what they're doing, so obviously projection, and they're trying to tamper with your food at work. Don't go to set up. Yeah, so from what I see here, okay, so this couple, Jenna and Memphis. Now, this Jenna chick is really another psychotic chick. She's trying to make accounts off of me, trying to look like me, trying to do a bunch of stuff like me and everything like that. That's crazy because I've been saying this, like I knew this was just gonna come up. That's why, like, it was being mentioned a lot, because I just had a feeling, that he was already cheating with her to begin with. Like, I already knew. So, but yeah, this couple right here, that could be on the run potentially. They did a crime of passion. They poisoned someone. It could have been one of my loved ones. I don't know if it was like Carolyn or not. I don't know if she's alive or anything like that. But they definitely poisoned someone within the range of 40, 50. They're neglecting grandparents intentionally for life insurance scam. They're pretty much like on the edge to like pass, and they might try to like figure out a way to like make them pass faster. And yeah, they're already trying to line up an insurance policy on that. Yeah, so they're lying also. There's two things that happen with a child. So there's an accident that they intentionally did with the child inside of the vehicle on purpose. Also, they had went to the beach and drowned a baby because the baby had gifts. So I don't know if this is the daughter that they manifested with my DNA, or what they, I don't really know. But yeah, all this for a celebrity status, and he obviously did something to that child. I feel like God said my children were protected, so I don't know if it was actually one of them, or I don't know if it was just another baby, but they did that. They know exactly what they did, and the whereabouts of these children. And also, I guess with the poisoning, I know they dismembered body parts, which is pretty sick to like already know that you've took someone out and then like cut them up. That's really disturbing. Yeah. Once again, it's third party. Like, there was a bunch of third parties. There was like a triangulating relationship that they had. They were having threesomes with and all that. So, and they literally took this person out because of jealousy. So, because the girl, Jenna, didn't, was jealous of the other woman, even though they were having relations with that woman. And then they're literally like a poly couple. Like, they have relations with other people. She was literally okay with this dude being with me, even though I didn't really know about her. I knew that she was an ex. I had feelings that they were talking, but like he was a good liar, And also, I was focused on work. So, I mean, it is what it is. He lied and said he didn't have no kids, so I figured, like, hey, but so they could either poison one of these family members or what. They're acting like she was alive by possibly using her identity. Still, they're using her identity on the run and use my social recently. So yeah, they're still doing fraud with someone they already took out. So that goes to show you what kind of people they are. And then you have this Memphis dude, even though he's doing all this, he's sending counterfeits to the divine masculine, so that way he can try to ruin the relationship, union, or whatever that's supposed to happen. Like, do you not see how psychotic this man is? Like, he said all this stuff about me and how this and that, and I'm just all over the place. But look, he's trying to block my love life. He's trying to block my abundance. He's trying to block everything that I got going on for me, And he literally has a side chick, a mistress, a baby mama, a crazy baby mama that won't stop doing magic on me. And it's just going to keep returning back to her tenfold. And she's just going to get worse and uglier and worse and uglier. And he's so worried about me, and I'm not worried about him, not one single bit. And he's trying to ruin my life. Like I said, I left him in November. He's going to stay in November. That's it. This is what you do out here. You terrible, terrible human being. And got hacked accounts, forged signature to purchase a vehicle, falsified bank statements, identity theft charge. They were cheating to get ahead all along. Yeah, so he was practically possibly cheating on me the entire relationship. this is what happens when, you have an innocent heart and you just want to be loved the way you give out love, but instead they take your kindness for weakness. They don't appreciate that. So, gotta, one of his sisters are involved, or could be Brittany that's involved with a Lexus vehicle. Aunt's husband, Freemason, Chester the molester, child molester, the ringleader, 70s, someone in the 70s, an assistant, alcoholic going through drug withdrawals. They're also trying to frame me with drugs still. You're targeting me for speaking the truth. Revengeful, vindictive, impulsive, spiteful, malicious. They lied on me, sending spiritual attacks. Karmic and your best friend working together. So I don't know if that's for the DM or could be, because I don't have a best friend, but I mean other than God, but I don't know. And if they're talking about me, it's gotta be the roommate in Memphis trying to get it into my energy, but it could be talking about the DM. Someone cheating with a coworker. Yeah, a karmic lover is working group effort to send a bunch of magic my way and block everything good for me, but it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna remain loyal to my next love. I'm gonna remain loyal to God, Jesus, my angels, ancestors. I'm gonna be very faithful. So back to this. So, trying to throw a raggedy dry box at the masculine, trying to ruin, like I said, in Memphis, orchestrating these counterfeits, trying to send his way to try to, make him not. He doesn't want me to experience true love, but I'm going to, because, it's just gonna happen. Too bad. You can't do nothing about it. So there's a lot of crimes here that they're still running around. So, once again, the boat, water, strangulation, poison the third party out of jealousy because the third party was in poverty and they gave, Memphis is a street dealer. What do you call those? A street street pharmacists. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, neglecting the grandparents, obviously, trying to do the insurance scam on them. They're using someone's identity that they've unalived, lying about whereabouts of the children that they've misplaced or, took out. So, once again, with this accident and child happening, and then the beach and they're drowning the baby. That's really sad, man. Just for celebrity status, and on top of that, they've touched on this baby because they're pedophiles and they're gross. So not only that they touched on them and did all this stuff, they took the baby's life. They took a lot of people's lives. Yeah, this family's spying, just trying to steal my stuff from magic. So world says pray and protect. They're trying to fake their death. Something about Mel being kidnapped and unalived as well, because he was about to rat out a relative who's been molesting him since up to 13 or 14 years old. Something about a P.O. box that could have my name in it, if not one of their names, but you're receiving like heroin or meth or coke. You're being sent in that P.O. box so that they can sell it. Yeah, and then his Pierre Cochran and his wife Tasha are Pierre Cochran, Tasha, Jonathan, Brittany Rivera, Memphis, Jenna, Sapphire, and all these extra people, this mistress, and all these, Mac, Chrissy, Rosie, Donna, Steve, which is her brother, and potentially like some celebrities. So I don't know if it was Iron Man, Tony Stark, that's wealthy, Anthony Edward Stark, or they're talking about Kirk, like Kirk is in Rashida's dude. from Love and Hip Hop, but they're gonna experience a massive lifestyle downgrade for participating in this and for being, you know, involved with trying to, mess with me, I guess. Chevy pickup truck. So Chevy pickup truck, Toyota Camry, and Lexus. Someone's gonna die behind bars. Also, a crooked judge involved, along with that crooked lawyer. So the crooked lawyer, I know Sadie Callahan could be. Private investigator working with insurance policy. Yeah, like I said, they use my social, karmic brother, foreign bank accounts. Yeah, they have foreign bank accounts. So, they either have money in those foreign bank accounts. I mean, offshore, they do, obviously, offshore accounts. And they're also trying to prepare to take from me so that they'll send it to the foreign account and try to run. No. You're going to be facing time. And you're not getting it either. I don't care how y'all feel about it. It's not yours. All my family left me something, and y'all greedy and been stealing for years, and now are still trying to steal. Not gonna happen. Something on my birthday, Memphis made a bad investment to collaborate to try to stop blessing and the truth to come out. I feel like I've already mentioned that, but yeah, something about my birthday. I mean, they were trying to sacrifice me that day as well. I'm a Libra child, so a Libra child and a Sagittarius child. Yeah, so just gonna go ahead and say the names, make sure. Yeah, but they definitely did some to whoever overdosed. So it feels like Carolyn or Delilah or something. I'm not sure. Like, well, it said 40 to 50, so that's Carolyn. So they could have poisoned the mother figure that I had. So Memphis and Jenna, even though she tried to sacrifice me and do all that, just prepare for yourself, because it's not going to be too good. I hope you're ready. Mayor, yeah. Like I said, these people are having meetings in cigar shops, bars, all type of stuff. They go into the meeting, they literally screenshot my videos and screen record my videos. Especially this crazy baby mother of this guy. She's just like watching me all day. That's all she knows how to do. And even though I've already kicked that dude to the curb, she's like obsessed with me or something. So, yeah. Yeah, but they're just like sending a bunch of videos or like showing it at the meetings, like they're trying to target me and try to do something to me because I'm exposing what they've done to me and multiple people. I'm exposing the truth and I'm the bad guy. So I'm sorry you feel some type of way, but unfortunately, Also, a karmic uncle was involved, so Miguel. And then they got the marriage fraud as well. So this Jenna girl in Memphis was like in a fraud marriage as well, like using my stuff in a way. And then he also married Delilah in my name. So something like that. And then he's also gay. He has a tranny that's watching me, stalking me, and got, the body done to try to look like me. That's pretty gross. Like, you're a whole dude in competition with a female. So, but yeah, that's pretty much. Let me see. Yeah, I'm way over time, but got Derek, Tay, Caroline, Jason, Jennifer, Johnny, Sadie, Lewis, Miguel, Kirk, Powell, Red, Valencia, Mullins, West, Stark, Gregory, Woody, Deborah, Sherry, Melissa Armstrong, Lewis, Elaine, Claudia, Shannon, Chrissy, Jenna, Roberts, Armstrong, again, Donna, Steve, Davis, Sue, Garcia, Katie, Brandy, Long, Andreas, Tasha, Sapphire, Helen, Chastity, Faison, Gibson, Martin, Lupe, Toby, Juanita, Manuela, Abner, Reagan, Rachel, Charles, Brooke, Wes, Mabel, Martin, Kira, Copeland, Garza, Kinsey, Pena, Roxanne, Amanda, Erica, Perla, Bruce, Mariah, Erica, Monica, Haley, PJ, Morris, Xavier, Green, Ashley, Rosie, Alexa, Ray, Max, Sonia, Lattimore, Lake, Holmes, Ives, Krovic, Sharpton, Roy, Lake, and then, Bellman. Crumb, Toby, Juanita, Bass, Mello, Everett, Dallas Graham, PJ Stern, Bradshaw, West, Chandler, Brooke, Kelly, Peralta, Angelina, Nina, Pena. So could be Christina, Debbie's daughter. Mackie, Sydney, Noel, Brittany, Kevin, Andrew, Devin, Kat, George, Andre, Peyton, Cameron, Dallas, Simone, Beverly, Kane, Rain, Chloe, Warren, Tara, Valdez, Tonya, Levi, Lillian, Avalis, Avilis, Robin, Dave, Jordan, Porter, Lloyd, Long, Kelly, Spears, Lizette, Drea, May, Fred, Darius, Rain, Abraham, Crisette, Adams, Kinsley, Cooper. So yeah, there's also could be Brianna Cooper. Yeah, I mean, Rico charged mass arrests. They had a group up to come against me and they still lost against me and God, of course, because when you have God on your side, no one can defeat God. Yeah, they left me something in the will. Carol, Hannah, Deshawn, Felicia, Diamond, Claudia, Rogers, Chandler, Marcus, Messiah, Davis, Shawnee, Webb, Ernie, Don, Darlene, Kiara, Tasha, Brandy, Amber, Joycelyn, Bobby, Troy, Elizabeth, Dominique, Joey, Josiah, Chelsea, Scott, Ricardo, Tiller, Victor, Randall, Gordon, Morales, Valdez, Juan, Raquel, Valeria, Marina, Devin, Samira, Mateo, Jane, Da Silva, Karina, Rachel, O'Brien, Swanson, Lisa, Brian, Capone, Marcus, Evans, Naomi, Marshall, Doug, Joanna, Francis, Virgil, Amir, Tiny, Audrey, Moses, Mitch, Kelsey, Hannah, Armstrong, Abdul, Angela, Lorraine, Hunter, Neville, Lane, German, Jimmy, LeBron, Angel, Melissa, White, Rosa, Gail, Asia, Sterling, Eugene, Torres, Marcella, Kathy, Georgina, Teresa, and Andy. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I hope you really catch these losers. They've been getting away with a lot. And there's people watching me at night, day, trying to move close to me to try to, I don't know, intimidate me or something, do magic on me. I know my whereabouts, so yeah. Like I said, if they provide any fabricated evidence against me, like I said, you have y'all can see everything that I do. You know, if you're watching them watch me, then, you know, I'm not doing nothing. I've been really laying low. So, um, just letting you know, these people are willing to do anything by all means. So, if they come to intent to harm me in some kind of way, you know, I will have to defend myself, because I know the cops here are pretty shit. So, yeah, but that's it. So.